Hey guys, I figure if I start off low, then you won't get like a boom when it comes on, when it's like the internal mic that's on. So I'm gonna do um a second writing of like things you keep in a box because I wanted to do some writing today. So I was like, why not? So hey, it's Shante Brown Share Talk under Black Unicarns, and I'm just gonna get started. Okay, so the video of the screen has started. So that's so I can like mix it with the sound or whatever. And that's it. So it's like I already got everything kind of planned out. And I want to like put drawings in the book. So the pictures will eventually become drawings. And that's it. So that's what will happen. Is that the pictures will eventually become drawings. Somebody's like, doesn't she talk like a Kardashian? Yes, I do. Yes, the fuck I do. I'm uppity, bitches. I'm uppity. Ooh, there go the lashes again. I do not want to be a pixie dust today. Too many me's. Such a rare light, young that though. It's a rare light. What's next? What is that? Oh God, it's so trippy. It's like, ooh. Oh, bitches, I'm high. I'm high, darling. Let's be ethereal. I like that for right now. I'm high, darling. I'm high. Because I got high. Because I got high. Because I got high. Okay, so let's go ahead and just start where we gotta go. So, like, this is an example, her of like what I want to do. So I did create this myself. So it's like a map because like it's maps are so important to me. And also like when I'm in the plane, I can see like the grid of like the land. It is like the dopest. Like when you flying, it's like everything is like cut and all this stuff. I remember I asked my auntie Alice, like, what was that? Like, Alice, look at it. Like it's like how do they do that? And she's like, it's just the land, Brandy. So my aunt Alice, she was like so sweet to me. I'm working on the one for like going to the airport to my aunt niece. I mean my aunt to my stepmother's house or to my dad's house, whatever. So it's from the airport, from the house to the airport. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, and then on the plane. So it's like all these like cool. So I'm working on that, and then I'll be working on this one too. Going from my grandmother's house to Washington Park. Like it was eventful. It wasn't. Um, and then from Houston to Louisiana, and then from Cahokia to East St. Louis. So it's like I just want to make like drawings and put the maps in there, because that's like the best part. Is like that's the destination. It's like what did I see when I was going there? Like you know what I'm saying? Like what visually did I see? And so I think that's what makes it like important or whatever. Um, what else? Some of these like if it is in love, I got that. Like I used that one from what is this from my writing class? So I have writing class usually every 2 weeks on a Wednesday. And so it's like they just give us a topic and then that's it. I came up with For the King Celebrate on that one too. Sylvester McGee, that's my stepfather. E, that's my grandma. James, that's my mom's white boyfriend. I haven't finished it though. So somebody was telling me, I was like trying to show people this too in class. Like you can make little side notes on Microsoft Office and you can do it on here. Y'all understand what I'm saying? So it's like the lady, when I was writing this, because this was for class 2, she was just like, she was a schizophrenic or something like that, and she didn't come home. So it was like I have to actually research Tiffany Haddish's mother, because they were trying to make me into Tiffany Haddish's mother, with Blake being who Tiffany Haddish. Just like, what the fuck? He is at home. I need to make it to my child. And so now it makes sense that the Offenburg people like hit my car. Y'all, let me tell y'all something else. What happened? I think I won a car from the Deion Sanders. Like, Deion Sanders just an affiliate of this car lot, and I can't remember the name of it. I might have won a car, right? And so the people at Nova Academy didn't tell me. So that was another reason they were stalking me. So it's like all these issues, and it's like they just kept coming after me. And so, guys, I never got the car. If I won the car, I never seen the car, because they were trying to hide a whole lot of shit. What else happened? It was the car. Then it's like, okay, so now these Offenburg people are stalking me, probably trying to, because of the stuff that was in my truck, because they were recording me in my truck. Why would you still be trying to come after me and put something in my fucking car again? It's not yours. It's like every place I went, they just kept trying to just get in my face about something. It's just this stupid ass white boy, and I think it was Brandon. It's like, I don't know. It was either Brandon or his cut. I don't know who the fuck these people are. So like I said, in this one, and the things you keep in the box, I just wanted pictures of what we kept in the box. For Javon, I put a corsage. And that's it. So now let's get to Alicia and Danielle. All right. So Alicia and Danielle. Y'all. Alicia, and now I'm using my own computer. So, I'm using my computer's thing. So, Alicia was her own type of woman. She was a stripper, and she was very much supported by Danielle. She came from, y'all know the song Kankakee, Illinois. With my boyfriend, Kunta. She was younger, and we were there 2 years already before they arrived. She hated the thickness of her hair and trimmed it out. She hated the looseness. That's what it is. I was like, what word am I looking for? Of her clothes. So she shrank them in the dryer. She hated authority, so she never really followed all the rules. It was hard not to love her for her honesty. One day, Alicia and her boyfriend and ever trusting Danielle found themselves without housing. I told them that they could live with me I hope y'all can hear me. I told them they could live with me. The housing office found that they needed our apartments emptied for the summer to make upgrades. This is something that they don't know. This is why I put them out, y'all. This is why I put their asses out. Okay, I heard Alicia say, we can go late. Y'all, I was on campus. I was actually going back over there. She was like, we can go late over there and help. We can wait until everything is done. Y'all, when I found out that that's exactly what they were going to do, Janelle didn't try to stop y'all at all. Like, he didn't say, Alicia, that's not right if we living with her. You understand what I'm saying? He didn't try to stop shit. Y'all, I packed up that fucking apartment by myself and moved all that shit next door by myself. Just next door. I'm talking about they didn't move not one motherfucking box. I put their ass out. I had about a week to move and ended up having to move alone. I'm so happy I was fit in one day. I didn't have, like, it's like living in a dorm or living in an apartment on campus. You don't really, I didn't have a lot. I just had clothes. My art supplies were at the art place. What else? Even when we moved off campus, I still didn't have a lot. Like, I don't have furniture. I didn't have to move furniture. I just got to move, like, the contents of the room. You know what I'm saying? But it was just like, for her to just be like, it would have took us 30 minutes to move me. 30 minutes, y'all. I'm talking about 30 fucking minutes. It took me 2 hours to move myself. That's all. And I'm not even joking. It's just the contents of the room. So since all my stuff is like kind of like in a place, so like on campus, you have like I said, in a studio, I have studio space. Like in most studios, you have a space where you can keep your stuff. And then, so it's like, it's not like a lot of art stuff in there. You know, my art supplies come with me all the time. So they just always with me. So they already packed up. So really all I had to move was like clothes, shoes, some art supplies, art projects. And that's it. I'm talking about it would have took 3 of us 30 fucking minutes. They want to wait till the last minute and come. I'm talking about Janelle didn't say not one fuck. I was like, don't ever fucking, like, it is just, this shit over. I had about a week to move and ended up having to move alone in one day. I overheard Alicia on campus telling Janelle that they would come at the last minute and help me move everything. Then I was livid when I found out that it was true. This is why I tell people too, when your mother hurts you, can't nobody fuck with you for real. Listen, I'm mad, but that's it. You see what I'm saying? When your mama fuck with you, the way your mama fuck with you, and I'm talking about not fuck with you like in a good way, when your mama fuck with you, I was just like, I was over it. I just went ahead and packed. Now, bitch, get the fuck on. It's like school. You understand what I'm saying? School. Ain't nobody mad at you. Scoot the fuck on. Because now I can't trust you. You understand what I'm saying? People, I mean, when people do you dirty, when they show you who they are, believe them. Out that it was true. Y'all, I didn't even believe it was true. I was like, nah, that girl ain't gonna do that. She did it. And I had to move groceries too. That was the most I had to move was like my groceries. And my pots and stuff, you know. I don't even think I had much of that. I packed and moved out of the art apartment room by room, and it took me about 2 hours. Um, I had to explain to them that they would have to move out. Um, they were left with no place to go. I never told Danelle about, y'all now I'm being messy, about her night with Kunta that he explained to me and was later angry for his choice. This is why they started stalking me too. So she had a orgy, or she had like, they just gang banged or something one night, right? And so they were like saying she was like a hook on campus, right? She was a prostitute. Angry for his choice. Sleeping with a prostitute. They didn't know who it was. They didn't know it was me. From then on, the alphas blamed me for the risque move and tried to set me up for a, what would I call it? A gangbang? Not an orgy, a gangbang with some young, let's just say with some neophytes, because you don't have to say all that. It's too much description. With some, I want to say young neophytes. Young neophytes. Kunta had to run to my defense because of the mix-up. Y'all know I already wrote about this, right? I'm just writing about it in a different way. Kunta had to run to my defense because of the mix-up. First, and y'all talking about I'm not doing nothing. Alpha House, we sit in a room in the dark, not doing nothing. Kunta ran there, was like, get the fuck out of here. Look, y'all, we don't know what Mark want us to do. We dumb. I'm talking about we sitting there dumb as a motherfucker. Ain't none of us about. I'm like, y'all actually thinking I'm finna sit in here and fuck 3 boys? Y'all, and how did the Sigmas find out? Y'all understand what I'm saying? If they didn't know, how did the Sigmas find out? If Mark wasn't doing all this shit, how did the Sigmas find out, Mark? First at the Alpha House. In a room full of neophytes. In a room with 4 neophytes. Let's put the real shit. In a room with 4 neophytes. And then again, at Edwardsville Walmart, he had to protect me from a Kappa. Screaming at me a question of, do you want to fuck me? all while walking up on me, like walking towards me and getting in my face. The saddest part was his dark skin. I thought it was lovely. Y'all, why was I standing there smiling at first? When I saw him, I smiled until his nasty interrogation began. The saddest part was his dark skin. I thought it was lovely. And I saw him and I smiled until his nasty interrogation began. And my body, he don't even know he traumatized me, began to well up in fear, trying to find a way to think of how to get away from him. Cooter ran over to the aisle and told him to stay away from me. Now, don't y'all see why they was setting up rapes and shit? It wasn't me. To stay away from me. And they knew it. Because me and Alicia don't look nothing alike. Okay. I was never a prostitute. And I never had more than one partner at a time. The disappointment, y'all. The disappointment. The disappointment. The disappointment. The disappointment. The disappointment. I gotta put the condoms in the box. When did I start carrying condoms? I got caught. I just put it in this story. Okay, I'll just put this in the story. That's it. At a time. I was happy that my best friend in high school, Bird, and brother in high school taught me to keep condoms in the box in case of unusual disturbance. So I tell his story to save a life. One day, Bird called and said that he had to use a torn trash bag as a condom to have sex with a girl. He liked her, but the trust was not there. I never had to use the condoms that I kept in a clear purse in high school since Deshaley Coleman kept his dark face and my pussy. Um, the call for bird. I want to spell bird with a Y, but I'm not. I want to spell it with the R with the I. The call from bird helped me realize how important it was to protect myself at all costs. He would always give me some advice about healthy relationships and who to stay away from. I love him for that. I kept condoms in every part of my room and belongings. I kept condoms in every part of my room and belongings. The items that I packed away and moved were taken out of the boxes as soon as I got back to the new room. It took 2 more hours for me to be satisfied with my cleaned and painted space. I was able to relax and enjoy the rest of my summer. That's it. So that's it for Alicia and Janelle, like the chapter about them. Like, it's just like, now I'm going to go back into how, condom. Yeah, now I'm going to go back into how the alphas actually think they own people. Like, I'm talking about, y'all, it's just like, this shit is not no fucking joke. Like, these fraternity boys actually think that somebody want to be there with them. Oh, I wouldn't dare. I'm sorry, I wouldn't dare. As fine as y'all are, I wouldn't fucking dare. Ain't no fucking way. That's why sometimes y'all go straight for the ugly nigga. I'm just going straight for the ugliest nigga in the motherfucker. I'm going for the ugly nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's just be like, until they get to him, baby, I'm going for the ugly nigga. Like, I'm talking about, it don't matter how fine they are, y'all, they dumb. Like, it's like they so fucking dumb. It's like, do you see how dumb you are? I'm talking about, I'm just, don't do the points because you're going to fuck up their life. You're going to put me in the points to fuck up my fucking life. You see what I'm saying? Look at where I ended up. Because y'all don't want to, I'm talking about dumber than a motherfucker. It's like they just can't get it. They dumb. I arrived at the school on a Monday. It was a long-term substitute job for a music teacher. I was met, y'all, and this is after, look, y'all, I'm out of college now. When I'm telling this story, I'm out of fucking college. I'm out of motherfucking college. I'm out of college. I dated 2 alphas, Nick and Kunta. Nick, a seasoned ass alpha. You shouldn't have touched me. I was with Kunta. He became an alpha. You still shouldn't have touched me. 2 fucking seasoned alphas. Y'all understand what I'm saying? I ain't never done nothing to no alpha, no damn my fuck. I don't even think about it. I don't think about either one of them. I wouldn't think about setting Mark up for the rest of his life so I could write about it. That ain't no shit I think about. I already told you I had a life. Y'all understand what I'm saying? I have a life. I have a fucking life. I'm breathing, I'm moving. You gotta let me live my fucking life. I arrived at the school on Monday. It was a long-term substitute. That's who stole the letter, y'all. That's the letter I wrote to my daddy. I was met by a dance teacher that sometimes frequented the halls of my that's just of Southern Illinois. I'm putting all this shit in here. Maybe this will help me with the police, with the FBI. I'm telling the truth. The whole fucking time I'm telling the whole fucking truth. The halls of Southern Illinois University, Edwardsville. She was unable to teach the class every day and gave me good notes on how to keep them involved and create lessons. Later, I took a class to help me write lesson plans for music. Okay, so this is what it is, y'all. I met the gym teacher, Byron Fry. He was an alpha also. By this time, I was using the patch. After me and Byron had sex, listen to what he did the first time. He then, listen to what I'm telling y'all, she'll never be there. He then stated, but he didn't stop seeing me, that he had a girlfriend. This after we had sex, y'all. I knew I was leaving at the end of the school year, so I did not care. I was also dating a light-skinned alpha, and he just became one, y'all, from SIUE. I did not see him all the time. I only spent time with him once or twice a year until I graduated, and I would visit him, listen to how many times, once or twice a month. Y'all would have thought, listen to what they done now. Listen to what I'm trying to tell you. Listen to how that sound. I'm not either of a woman. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Listen to, y'all would have thought that I tried to kill one of their asses. The way they talk about me for this shit. This the worst fucking thing that the Alpha can ever say about me. That I was dating two of them at the same time. This the worst thing. This the worst mother. I would see Byron Fry almost every fucking day because we work together. I would see this dude once or twice a month. Let them write about it. They'll be like, this the biggest hoe I never met in my life. I'm talking about it was 3 or 4 of them that slept with a prostitute. Kunta slept with a prostitute. Y'all would have thought, yeah, I'm talking about, listen to what I'm saying. For these people to actually stalk and rape me, you would have thought that I was like really out here fucking niggas. You just like, I'm talking about all of them. The Kappas, the Sigmas, they act like I'm the biggest hoe they ever met in their life. Ain't none of them had no pussy. They got niggas out here raping me for pussy. But I'm the biggest hoe they ever met in their fucking life after they done stole from me. I don't give a fuck what they talking about. Talking about they didn't know. That's why they killed a group of y'all already. Y'all killed the wrong group. You killed the wrong fucking group. And I mean it. You killed the, y'all, I want to just throw some right the fuck now. You killed the wrong fucking group of people. Because these dirty motherfuckers, Sean Jones, still the fuck out here walking around like somebody playing with him. I only spend time with him once or twice a year until I graduate. Now, we visit him once or twice a month. I worked daily at the school with Byron Fry. By the time I was ready to move to Texas, I was bloated. I thought I was bloated. Later, I found out I was pregnant. That's why I can't do birth control on the patch. And don't they owe me some money for a lawsuit or something? Later, I found out I was pregnant on the patch. Kunta was upset because of the loss and the surgery. He was more upset. Listen, you would have thought Kunta was crazy too, y'all. He was actually upset with me because I was pregnant. Because I lost the baby. That's why the girls was like, nah, we gotta move her out of there because that shit crazy. I didn't know I was fucking around with somebody, but we was using protection, you see what I'm saying? So it's like I actually got pregnant on a patch. Kunta was upset because of the loss and the surgery. He started taking my painkillers as drugs, and the man that I was dating at the time was unable to get back to me because I can't drive. So we couldn't, I was like, I'll let him try to keep my truck sometime when I'm at work. That's it. My painkillers as drugs, and the man that I was dating at the time was unable to get back to me. My co-workers helped me move out of the apartment because he was just acting like I didn't have, like I'm talking about, like I was just the most evil person. Like I know how to take care of myself. If I get a job, I'll be able to help with rent, everything. I mean, he was just going off about everything. I had to tell him, dude, I don't do that. Like, I'm sorry, I don't argue with people. I was like, I don't know why we argued before, but I don't do that. So he had to let that shit go. It was the drugs. He was on drugs. My co-workers helped me move out of the apartment because Kunta continued to want to argue, and this be abusive about the living situation. His boyfriend at the time was abusive as well, and drugs became his usual habit. Why now I feel like I'm writing a movie? I ain't writing no fucking novel now. Habit. My mother gouged. How do you gouged Byron Fry? I had to pay my car note, y'all. This was so sweet. He helped me pay my car note, y'all, because you see what I'm saying? I was pregnant by him. For money. For my car note. I think my mother told him that it was more money and kept some of the money to be paid to Offenberg Ford. Is it Ford Offenberg? Yep. To be paid to Ford Offenberg. I believe that my mother continued to bribe him for money. I don't have nothing to do with it. I am not my mother, and if she continues to do it, honey, I just thought about that when I was like, when I was going through everything, like, what the fuck is wrong with them? Like, what are they doing? And so it's like the whole time she was trying to get somebody to think I was crazy. Like, I'm not about to play with y'all. I'm not crazy, and I'm not finna do no shit from that fucking letter and that nigga in there abusing me. Ain't nobody stop this nigga from abusing me. None of y'all. Y'all just want to keep coming after me and stealing. Why can't you steal from the brilliance of Marcus? And he a Sigma. He's a fraternity nigga with y'all. That nigga is in a nigga ass fraternity. Steal from the nigga that's in a nigga fraternity. Stop coming after me. Y'all see what I'm saying? Y'all, I just be like, what the fuck? Y'all don't understand. Okay, I'm gonna end this in like 6. I'm gonna give myself, I'll make this a 45-minute show. Cause this shit pissing me off. I'm ready to break some. Y'all be thinking I'm playing. I feel y'all, I look calm. I'm ready to break every motherfucking thing in her. Okay. Continue to bribe him for money. He helped me before I came to Texas. Now, he the one that had my resume with all the stuff on there. He helped me before I came to Texas to pack all the clothing into boxes. Now this part of live, I'm just saying that on the back of my Ford F-150 pickup truck a month before I was ready to leave. And okay, a month before I was ready to leave, he me with my resume and didn't realize that it was to get me a job that was creative. That's it, y'all. Because he was just like, no, we got to make this better. It got to just be one page and all this stuff. And I think they used that shit for that shit in Atlanta. That's it. Anyway, that's it. It's Shante Brown Sugar Taco, the Black Unicorns, telling y'all to have a great day. Fuck off.